You are where you need to be with your health and fitness. So, things I've told clients before, stick to the process, take it one day at a time. Those things really help you to be present and to understand that whatever struggle you may be going through currently, whether it is that you're not eating as well as you'd like, you aren't able to get the sleep that your body needs to recover well, or maybe you're not working out consistently. When we have those struggles, we tend to overwhelm ourselves with what can go wrong, with beating ourselves up that we're not doing enough, that we need to do better. And yes, those are good things to think about. However, it's going to take away your enjoyment of the journey in the present because these things are happening for a reason. You're going through these struggles for a reason. Maybe you haven't been eating as well because you live a very stressful lifestyle. And because of that stress, you tend to consume food to kind of comfort yourself, to bring that stress down. That's something you can learn from yourself. Maybe it's time that you learn to live a less stressful lifestyle, but it could also be something that you can modify with doing something else that's not going to be you eating food to relieve that stress. So there's just many ways that you can look at it, but really focus on what you can control in the moment. You know, what can I learn from the struggle? What am I going to benefit from it? And how am I going to overcome it? That's a smart way of going about your health and fitness because it's a journey. It's going to be different for everybody. So really look at it from your perspective. What can I do better in my health and fitness and still be present, still be able to go through days even when you fall short of your goal. Maybe you wanted to work out 3 times in a week, but you're only able to make it twice in a week. Are you going to beat yourself up over it and completely stop doing it and just quit? Or are you going to keep going? Are you going to keep rolling with the punches and keep going? So, really learn to focus on taking it one day at a time, taking action one day at a time so that you're not overwhelming yourself with so many things at once. It's not going to be sustainable. So, focus on what you can do today. Focus on the meals you're going to have. Focus on the workout that you are going to have. And focus on the sleep that you're going to have later today. And then also stay faithful and committed. If you really want to take your health and fitness more seriously, you have to have faith that it's going to get better. It doesn't matter how long you've been struggling with it. It doesn't matter if you've had so many injuries in the past. It doesn't matter if you've been overweight your whole life. It could change, but you make that decision to change. And it starts with you having that faith and that ability to commit, even when things get hard, even when you have setbacks, because it's not going to be perfect. And I talk about this all the time because in my own health and fitness journey, it's not perfect. I have days where I consume food to relieve stress, where I use it as comfort. I have days where I sleep 6 to 5 hours because I decided to stay on my phone watching videos or whatever I'm doing. So there's going to be struggles. There's going to be setbacks. I've had past injuries, but I've stayed faithful. I've stayed committed. And that's what I tell my clients. When my clients are able to adhere to that, they have been able to have success. They have been able to break free from chronic pain. They have been able to lose weight sustainably long term. And have also been able to build confidence in themselves, in their body, that they're going to be able to move around more freely, that they're not going to have the same aches and pains at the same level they had before. Maybe it's still there, but maybe it's at a 1 or a 2 now, where before it was like an 8 or a 9 and they weren't able to even get up from bed or do movements that were necessary for them in their day-to-day life. So just focus on the present, really just be more aligned with yourself, with what you need to be taking action in today. And I promise you that's going to help you to be able to overcome your struggles. And if you feel that you would need more support to be able to build better habits, to have better eating, work out more consistently, recover better, overcome injuries, follow my YouTube channel. Or if you're watching this on Instagram and Facebook, follow my Instagram and Facebook. I give a lot of information on things that I've used in my own fitness journey, but also with clients to help them to overcome those same struggles. So if you enjoyed this, like and share. Go ahead and comment down below what you can learn from the current struggles that you're currently going through in your health. You know, there's always something that you can make positive out of something negative. And when we face those struggles, we can get very negative, and it can be hard to see the vision that you have for your health long term. So really just take more of a positive note on it. You know, what can I learn from this? How can I improve from the situation? So I would love to see your responses down in the comments. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. My Instagram is That's It Fit Pro, same thing as my YouTube channel. And then my Facebook, it's Daniel Aceves. So go and follow me on all those platforms. And I hope you guys enjoyed. God bless you.